had a little bit of difficulty yesterday with the videos, and so they're not posted yet, but I'm still working on trying to get that figured out. So check back later if you need to look at the video. So this morning we are going to go through our day, and then we'll talk about if there's anything that you are excited about for today in your learning. What in our learning yesterday did you enjoy the most? Did you have any frustrations from your learning? Um, Anything like that? So we're going to go ahead and go through our day. We've got some people have already commented. Thank you. And there we go. Here we go. So in reading today, we are going to continue with our finding good spots. By now you've had a chance to go to, as of today, you'll have a chance to go to 5 different learning spot or reading spots. So maybe you're finding a place that is really comfortable for you that you like every time, or you might still be looking for a spot that you like, and that's totally fine. So today, take a picture of yourself in your reading spot and upload it. Read for 20 minutes. And then in writing, today you're going to write about something that interests you and is important to you. That could be anything. So you get to pick and just tell us a little bit about 15 minutes of writing. Maybe you might want to write a story, do some research. You know, Brooke really loves sloths. Maybe she's going to do some research about sloths and write what she learned. You might write a how-to book. Maybe you're really good at making grilled cheese sandwiches or feeding your dog or something like that. So maybe you're going to write about how to do that. Maybe you really like comic books and you want to write your own comic book, or if you like poetry, or if you just want to make a list of things that you see around you, or a book review. Did you finish a book lately that you might want to talk about what you liked about it? And you know, I don't know if you know this, but my husband, Mr. Carr, his job is a film reviewer. So he watches movies and then he writes a review of the movie that he watched. So he gets to tell about the things that he liked about it, the things he didn't like about it. Maybe if he didn't like it, what kind of person would like it? You know, if you like this kind of book, you might like this, or if you like this kind of movie, you might like this. So those are all options that you can have. And still, you don't have to write about those things. You can write about something that interests you. This is just a place where you can start to get some ideas. If you're not sure what to write about, pick one of these as an idea, okay? So you can, again, choose how you want to write, whatever works best for you. This is about your learning and what's best for you. So you might write on a notebook paper, so get your writing journal out, or what you might like to write on your iPad. You'll have different apps that you can use for that. If you write on paper, just take a picture of it. Please make sure you've been doing a really good job of this, but I just want to make sure if you haven't done this yet, if when you take a picture of it before you upload it, review it in your camera roll and make sure that it's clear, that it's not, you know, fuzzy or blurry or anything like that. Please make sure your microphone is muted because I can hear whispering from somebody. Kareem, is that you? Shh. Okay. So make sure that if you take a picture of something, that it is not blurry and it is clear to see. And if it is blurry, just take the picture again. Take a picture of your writing or a screenshot if you did it digitally and submit it here. Shh. Okay, so in math, yesterday I know a lot of people had some challenges about knowing what they could do. Again, that's where our growth mindset videos come in. Sometimes you feel embarrassed, sometimes you feel upset when you don't get something, sometimes you feel frustrated, and that's okay, because when we do make mistakes and when we feel frustrated, then we are able to grow. Okay, so watch that video. Please mute yourself, friends. Okay, so here is what the brain growth, the mind growth activity is today. Says this activity is a great way to encourage brain crossing and deep understanding. What do you notice and what do you wonder? So you're not being asked to solve anything. Just take a look at this picture and tell me, what do you notice? What do you notice about the blocks? Maybe what do you notice about their formation? What do you notice about how many there are? And is there something you wonder about? Okay, what would that look like if there was 7 cases? That might be something you wonder about. So what you have to do for your assignment today is you're looking at the image, and then I wouldn't worry so much about what this says. Share how you see the shapes growing and share any patterns or other interesting observations you made. Just share your thinking. It doesn't have to fit in with this question. Just share your thinking. Okay, you can do that by writing, you can do it by recording a video of yourself, or you can record a voice. And then if you're able to log into ST Math, play for 20 minutes. If you don't remember your password, that's okay. Just send me a message. And again, if you notice, I'm going to point this out to you really quickly. In announcements, if you go over to the announcements, it should be on the left, you're going to see here messaging in Canvas. I posted in this announcement a video of how to send me a message. So you can go in there and it's actually on the iPad. So it'll look just the way you see it. So watch that video if you need to know how to message me in Canvas. So let's get back to our daily lessons. So that's math for today. And I know some of you are really anxious to get to some of the uh, deep math thinking, and we're going to work on that. We really are. We want to make sure that you have a mindset for learning math. I don't want anybody to go into our math lessons thinking this is hard or I can't do this, because it's all about growing your brain. Okay, so today you're going to think about, before you watch the video, do you know what good manners are? Do you know how to show good manners in your classroom or at home? And it says, what are incentives? Incentives are things you get from doing something good, or you can also have negative incentive, which would be known as a punishment. So how is knowing what you can get that's good and knowing what is going to happen if it's bad, how is that going to change what you do? So then we're going to watch the video, Do Unto Otters. It's actually a book. You may have seen this before. You're going to watch that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to think about your positive and negative choices and the incentives, positive and negative incentives. And then on a piece of paper or on your iPad, just recreate this chart or even just answer these. I want others to do what? What is it that you would like others to do that is a positive behavior? And how are you? So I will what? I will do what to make sure that that happens. And then what are your feelings about that? How does that make you feel if people are doing what needs to be done? And what are your feelings about what you have to do? I think this will all be clear to you after you've watched the video. And then when you're done, take a photo or a screenshot of the chart that you filled in and submit it. Again, if you're not sure about this, that's okay. Just message me and we can talk through it, or I can make a video for you to watch. After you finish that, then it's going to be time for our closing meeting and more of Ivan. I know, I'm so excited to hear that that is something people are really excited about every day, is coming to the Read Aloud. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing and stop recording.